So you're telling me I'm not free to walk?
Right now you're not, no. Right now I'm investigating a complaint.
So I'm being detained?
You're not, technically yes.
For what crime?
Well, right now I'm investigating trespass.
Is it my obligation to comply with your investigation?
It is right now, yes.
So it's my obligation because I'm a citizen that's asking you engaged me?
I said hello.
Yeah, so I was asking you to, I want to know who I'm speaking with.
Privately owned. I'm not asking you any questions, bro. Industrial park.
All right. I mean, we're not doing anything wrong out here, man. We have no ill will towards anything. We're just out here filming in public, and I feel like you should be a little more courteous to your citizens.
I'm very courteous. I said hello and asked you how you were.
Is it part of your policy of the police department to identify yourself when requested by a citizen and detained?
Yes, you are, sir. I've already answered that.
Okay. Under what?
Reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Again, I told you it was reported to us that you were trespassing. Until we can verify that you weren't, we need you to stay here.
Okay, but as far as trespassing goes, I'm pretty sure
This is
that...
private property. It's a privately owned industrial park. It's not public property. Once you come through that, that's why it's gated off.
No, down there.
But this is privately owned. This whole complex is privately owned.
Right, but down there,
I'm being detained for trespassing, even though I already left the property. In this intense confrontation captured in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, a citizen armed with a camera challenges officers over his detention. Despite no longer being on private property, the police continue to escalate. One officer, who refuses to identify himself, blocks their movement, leading to a live-streamed call for transparency. Why was this man held after leaving the alleged area? Why did Officer D Police act professionally while others chose silence? Let's uncover your rights and their limits. Special thanks to Pittsburgh Audits. Follow their work for real accountability.
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
We over here at Bechtel?
We were over around there. He wouldn't tell me what it was, so I think that's that Bechtel over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Were you on the property? It's right there. It's off the D Police.
D Police. No, yeah, we asked the security guard if we were on if we were on their property, and he said no, we were on public property.
He said that?
Yes.
They called.
Yeah, well, I got it on camera. That's why I
I'm
filmed.
just asking. I wasn't here.
Yeah. Non-objective viewer right here.
He said just leave in the next 5 minutes. We left. Okay.
Yeah.
85 room. I'm out in tech calling with these 3 individuals. Head over there, Mark, and let me know what you want me to do. Just wait till Officer Savage. He's on his way over there. Just verify that you weren't over there trespassing, and we'll be done with our business.
Okay, so you're telling me I'm not free to walk?
Right now you're not, no. Right now I'm investigating a complaint.
So I'm being detained?
You're not, technically yes.
For what crime?
Well, right now I'm investigating trespass.
Is it my obligation to comply with your investigation?
It is right now, yes.
So it's my obligation.
Officer Bechtel, along with another unnamed officer, confronts the cameraman, likely from Pittsburgh Audits, regarding his location. The officer implies a criminal investigation without establishing reasonable suspicion of a crime. When asked about the property's status, the citizen cites prior confirmation from a security guard that it's public property. Under the First Amendment, individuals have the right to film in public spaces. Detaining someone without a courage violates the Fourth Amendment. The officer explicitly states the citizen is not free to go, signaling an unlawful detainment. This is not a traffic stop, nor is there evidence of a crime scene. The officers escalate without articulating a lawful basis, placing them in violation of constitutional standards.
And to comply with your investigation against me.
Against
Is that what you're
people
saying?
meeting your description. That were trespassing, allegedly. So until we can verify that didn't happen, then you'll be free to go.
So then when you verify that didn't happen, are we going to be able to file charges against them for filing a false report and wasting resources?
As far as?
Calling the cops out here. This is a waste of resources. If I can prove on my camera that we weren't anywhere near their property and on their property, then it's a false police report. And they lied to you to get you out here, and they wasted taxpayer resources.
Either, sir, so we're gonna
Well, it's probably the security guard. He wouldn't identify himself. What's your badge number?
My name is D Police. My badge number is 85, sir.
Thank you for being cordial.
No problem. What are you feeling, boss?
Oh, just everything we can see from public. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good. Do you mind telling me your name? Sir, what's your name and badge number?
Why do you need it?
Is that, sir?
The officer insists the citizen comply with an investigation based on an unverified accusation without stating a specific crime. Pittsburgh Audits challenges this, highlighting that filming from public space is not illegal. When asked if false reporting will be prosecuted, the officer deflects. Meanwhile, the officer demands ID but refuses to identify himself, directly violating most department policies and undermining public accountability. There's no traffic stop, no articulable suspicion, and no lawful detention justification. Under Hybel v. 6 Judicial District 2004, ID is only required when a state has a stop and identify statute and reasonable suspicion exists. Pennsylvania does not. The officer's conduct demonstrates police misconduct and misuse of authority.
Because I'm a citizen that's asking you
Well, I mean, this is private.
engaged me.
I said hello.
Yeah, so I was asking you to, I want to know who I'm speaking with.
Privately owned.
I'm not asking you a question, bro.
Industrial park.
All right. I mean, we're not doing anything wrong out here, man. We have no ill will towards anything. We're just out here filming in public, and I feel like you should be a little more courteous to your citizens.
I'm very courteous. I said hello and asked you how you were.
Is it part of your policy of the police department to identify yourself when requested by a citizen? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just can't be decent to people, Take some lessons from Officer D. Felice. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you're good. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
One of the few people that can.
I just don't understand why he would have a problem telling me his name and his badge number, especially considering it's part of your policy. Right? I mean, he's the public servant. I'm just a citizen. Oh, here we go. We got another one. Hey, what's going on with all these empty buildings? Why all these buildings up here, like empty buildings up here? Excuse me? Did you say all great one of these? What is that referring to, sir?
I just told them that they weren't allowed to leave. They said they weren't trespassing, so he has on video. I just told them to verify that with the staff, and right now they need to hang out.
So we're being detained.
Yes, you are, sir. I've already answered that.
Okay. Under what?
Reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Again, I told you it was reported to us that you were trespassing. Until we can verify that you weren't, we need you to stay here.
Okay, but as far as trespassing goes, I'm pretty sure
This is
that...
private property. It's a privately owned industrial park. It's not public property. Once you come through that, that's why it's gated off.
No, down there.
But this is privately owned. This whole complex is privately owned.
Right, but down there, it's gated off. On that entrance.
This is still private property.
Okay, well, it doesn't say that when you come in up here. When you enter from this direction, there's a post office.
The landlord or the owner of this entire complex didn't call.
Okay.
Bechtel's saying that you trespassed. I don't know. I wasn't here.
No, I understand that.
We're verifying. We're going to talk to them.
Right.
And if their information contradicts what you've told me already, then we'll watch your video most likely. It's not my call. It's Officer Savage's call.
Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Maybe. I mean, you can ask me. I don't know that I'm going to answer it.
Okay, so as far as trespassing goes, they're saying we were on their property. And the way that the trespass
Someone
law...
is, sir, yes.
Yeah, so the way the trespass law is, that I'm aware of, is if we even were on their property, we obviously left. So now that we left the property, we're not there anymore, so we're not doing anything wrong. In order to be criminally trespassed, we would have had to have refused and stayed, and we're not...
There's more sections of trespass here than just criminal trespass.
So we're not there right now. We're here.
We've left, yes.
Yeah, we've left. So how are we still being suspected of trespassing?
So again, we're not...
Like, I could understand if I was...
Right now, you're not free to leave. Until we investigate the complaint that's been made.
So I'm being detained.
Correct. Sir, that's the third time I verified that, yes.
Yeah, I'm being detained for...
Leaving, we left. Okay.
So I'm being detained.
Pittsburgh Audits firmly argues they've already left the alleged private property, yet officers continue to detain them. Under 18 PACS 3503, Criminal Trespass, Pennsylvania, an individual must remain on property after being told to leave or enter knowingly without authorization. Neither applies here. The group is now hundreds of yards away on what appears to be a public sidewalk, making detention baseless. Police claim the area is private, yet provide no signage, boundary, or prior notice. This highlights police overreach and a disregard for Fourth Amendment protections. Detaining someone without articulable suspicion constitutes misconduct, not law enforcement. Remaining calm and recording is key when rights are being trampled.
For trespassing when I'm not on the
private property. He's like, no.
when I'm about
And I said,
500 yards
private property. I said, well, I was private.
from where we were,
I said, but is it?
and it appears to be a public sidewalk, but Officer DeFelice said that this is privately owned. Although there's nothing showing us it's privately owned coming in. If you'd like to call, it's the Monroeville Police Department. You're being live streamed to the internet, by the way. Okay.
I appreciate you letting me know.
So if you'd like to call and ask questions about this unlawful detainment, it's the police, Monroeville Police Department. Would you care to identify the other officer?
I've identified myself.
Okay,
The only
that's all.
person I'm gonna identify.
Okay, that's fine. And I thank you for that. I thank you for being cordial, officer.
I'm not issue with you.
I have no issue with you, and we have no ill will here. We're just taking pictures from public space. You know? Last time I checked, that was the First Amendment of the Constitution. I'm just confused that since we're not there now and we obviously left, how this is still a trespassing issue. Like, if we were still there, I could understand. And if we were on their property, unaware, and you then showed up and said, guys, you are on their property, you have to leave, and then we said, okay. Okay, so if we were still there and you showed up and you said, guys, you're on their property, you're not allowed to be here, they don't want you here, and we said, okay, and we left.
Sure, you might be trespassing.
Right. So then why is it a problem since we're way over here already and we're on our way out?
Again, sir, that's
To me, it seems like you're impeding our right to travel right now, that we're doing nothing wrong.
Your right to travel, sir.
You just told me I'm detained.
Right.
So that is. I'm not allowed to go about my way.
Well, it was reported to us that you were asked to leave and didn't leave. So that's why they called the police.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
I don't know, within a few minutes.
Did they
I don't
tell
know
you-
the exact time?
I was just saying,
I have no
how
idea.
we could get a call and leave at the same time. Did you?
I mean, how long did you walk from here to here?
By the time we
We're on our
somewhere in that
A couple minutes, 5 minutes?
Sunday stroll walk, enjoying the weather.
Sure.
we
you know.
stopped and talked to the people right here, and then we walked up.
Do you mind if I walk right over here?
I don't care.
Okay, thank you. This is number 15. Please. So again, being unlawfully detained by an officer that won't identify himself. Well, actually by Officer DeFelice, who was very cordial and professional. These guys should take lessons from him. And it looks like this guy has more stripes on his arm than DeFelice. That won't last long. That won't last for long. Not in today's day and age.
Officer Bechtel receives a C for failing to articulate reasonable suspicion and refusing to identify himself. Pittsburgh Audits, by contrast, earns an A, demonstrating legal knowledge, calm demeanor, and effective use of ID refusal rights. This case reinforces how easily authority can misapply trespass law, misuse detainment, and test the limits of the Fourth Amendment. Knowing how to assert your ID refusal rights is essential. Always record, stay calm, and ask, am I being detained or am I free to go? More real-world legal breakdowns like this. Follow Mr. Right D. Refusal and support Pittsburgh Audits for standing up to power. Laws reference First Amendment right to film in public. Fourth Amendment, protection against unlawful detention. Terry v. Ohio, 1968, reasonable suspicion required for stop. Highball v. 6th Judicial District, 2004, ID requirement, only with legal detention. TPAS almost says 3503 trespassing statute in Pennsylvania.